Center 7. Reminder about our special edition of the Orange Zone, Sunday morning at 8:30. John Bedell and Larry Hanskin will break down the teams and give their Super Bowl predictions. Kickoff is 6:30 here on Channel 7, and then Cheryl McHenry, Austin Cheney, and James Brown will be here for a special edition of News Center 7 at 11 after the game. Nearly a dozen Kroger stores in the Miami Valley now have sports betting kiosks. Here's a list of stores where people can place bets. The Ohio Casino Control Commission first approved licenses at these stores in 2022. The kiosks do not include futures, props, or live bets. First-time bettors must prove they are 21. ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers Discovery are teaming up to launch a new sports streaming service this fall. The new app will carry offerings from at least 15 networks and will include games from all 4 major U.S. professional sports leagues in addition to college sports. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has issued a public health alert for frozen chicken pilaf bags sold at Trader Joe's. This involves 14-ounce packages of Trader Joe's chicken, lentil, and caramelized onion pilaf, produced between this past November 1st and January 19th. The alert says the bag of food may contain rocks. With your Storm Center 7 forecast, Nick, it has been quite beautiful the past couple of days. No
really
snow, but that could be changing soon.
Yeah, it looks like we will have to keep an eye out for some winter precipitation for the first time in a little while. So let's take a look at when that could arrive for us. We're looking at Monday night into Tuesdays, where we have the best chance for rain changing over to snow. But the good news is, between now and then, we have no snow. And once we get past Tuesday, you're going to see highs are in the 40s. So that snow that we do get is going to melt away pretty quickly. And Wednesday, we're looking pretty good there as well in terms of no snow in the forecast there. Live Doppler 7 late this evening, scanning the skies. We are dry at the moment, 37 in Dayton. We're still hanging on to the 40s in places like Xenia and Springboro, Wilmington as well. 34 in Greenville and 37 right now in Troy as well. So a little cool out there this evening, but certainly could be a lot worse out there. As you go out the door tomorrow, it's going to be a cooler day than what we've had. You'll want the sunglasses at times. I think especially into the afternoon, we're going to find a few peaks of sun, so you may want those. The long sleeves are a pretty good idea for us. And the umbrella, while you can keep that stowed away for tomorrow, you're going to want to make sure that's in close proximity from Monday night going into Tuesday. And you may even want to think about maybe having the hat and gloves around for that chance of snow as well. For your Super Bowl Sunday here in the Miami Valley, if you have any plans, there's that sunshine as we round out the day at around 6 o'clock tomorrow, just before kickoff. Temperatures in the middle 40s. And then we'll start to cool off into the middle and eventually lower 30s by early Monday morning, but no precipitation. So if you have any plans to go out and about for Super Bowl festivities, we're looking pretty good. Just you want to dress a little warmly for that. Now let's start to dive into some of the more interesting parts of this forecast, and that's going to be that chance for snow on Monday. So first off, we'll start with tomorrow. We've just got some clouds and a nice northeast wind that'll help keep temperatures a little cooler. As we get into the day on Monday, we have just some clouds to start, and we're still dry. But it's Monday evening. You're going to start to notice some green coming in here on the maps. That's an indication we have some rain to start with. And then watch what happens. As some colder air starts to filter in, we see a change over to snow. Why is that? Well, this area of low pressure is off to our east. And if you've been watching me the last couple of days, been kind of keep an eye on this for you. And if you want snow, you want to be north and west of that area of low pressure, which that puts us right in the prime zone. And this is occurring in the middle of the night. So we have a couple of things working in our favor, and that is timing and the overall placement of where we are compared to the center of low pressure. Now, if this changeover takes a little longer than expected, then snow may be a little more tricky to come by, but you notice some of the darker blues here. This is why I do think we could see some accumulations, but the good news is by sunrise Tuesday, this is going to start to move away, and by Tuesday afternoon, with highs getting back into the 40s, that snow should start to melt for us, and it could become a distant memory for a lot of us by Tuesday night. So how much snow are we currently thinking? And again, keep in mind, this could change a little bit, but currently thinking 2 to 4 inches of snow for a good portion of the Miami Valley. And then you notice the gradients start to tighten a little bit to the northwest where the snow could be a little lighter. Wapakoneta, 1 to 2 inches. Salina, maybe an inch for you, but Dayton, Springfield, Xenia, and again, most of our counties here looking at the potential for 2 to 4 inches of snow. And again, any other additional subtle changes in that track could really alter the snowfall forecast. So be sure you stay tuned with us. Overall, I think a good portion of us will see some snow, but we're still working on some confidence issues on that storm track and the snowfall forecast. For tonight, no snow whatsoever. We're down to 35 degrees, mostly cloudy skies and colder than recent nights. We only got down to about 49 this morning, so a little colder tomorrow morning. Your Storm Center 7-day forecast shows a high of 45 for Monday, and then that colder temperature there, 29 Monday night. That's why we think that snow is going to stick. And the temperatures next week a little closer to average with highs in the lower to middle 40s.
Thank you, Nick. Coming up, how one NFL star has put his heart into a very special cause, what he's doing in his off time off the field.